What do you think of the James Harden memes?
Like what?
Like
I don't play certain type games.
Yeah.
So even when I see certain, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I just say it.
See the comedy.
Push up on me with it. You know what I'm saying? See.
Slim Thug just lit the match that could burn Lil Baby's whole image down. He didn't stutter. He didn't play coy. He went straight for the jugular and dropped the one name Lil Baby has been dodging for years. His alleged sponsor in the industry, none other than music mogul Michael Rubin. Forget whispers and side talk. Slim Thug looked dead into the camera with a smirk like he had been waiting on this moment, and boom, he let it fly.
We ain't going for it. We stand in our era. We going with the G. We work on cars. You know what I'm saying? We change all. We do all the real man shit. You feel me? We ain't influenced by nothing else.
He practically dared everyone to connect the dots, hinting that Lil Baby's rise to fame might not have been just talent and hustle, but something way more personal with a powerful man in the business. And Lil Baby, he lost it. He jumped online in full meltdown mode, ranting about people not minding their business and even threatening Slim Thug like he was ready to throw hands on sight. But the bigger question fans are asking is chilling. Has Lil Baby been selling a fake street tough image this whole time? Because if Slim's words are true, Rubin might be the real puppet master behind Lil Baby's career. And the sugar daddy talk that's followed him for years might not just be rumors anymore. Now normally, Baby brushes off internet gossip like it's nothing, but this time he cracked.
Fun of me when I'm drunk, you're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
Get up, Mike. Get up.
He posted on IG stories with a cryptic warning that read, "Dudes love talking until ish gets real. Then what?" And before anyone could blink, he deleted it. Too late though. Gossip blogs had already grabbed the receipts and blasted it everywhere, throwing gasoline on the fire. Fans quickly put two and two together. Sure, he didn't name drop directly, but who else could he be talking about but Slim Thug? And once the blogs started comparing receipts, people realized Slim's been tossing shade at Lil Baby for weeks. It wasn't random, it was building up to this explosion. But what triggered Slim to finally go off? A simple outfit. Yeah, believe it or not, Slim saw Lil Baby hit the stage rocking a tank top, short shorts, and a pink belt, and he claimed that was all the proof he needed. The second that clip hit the internet, folks started clowning Lil Baby online, with some pushing wild narratives about him being somebody's kept man. Slim Thug didn't waste a second. He pounced. He hopped online with his face twisted in disgust, blasting Lil Baby for feminine style choices and even going as far as to say, "Lil Baby is a girl for dressing like that." You could literally feel the anger dripping through the screen as Slim unleashed on him. And Slim didn't stop with Baby, he dragged other rappers into the fire too. Out of nowhere, he took shots at Young Jock for wearing a cropped sweater on stage that showed his stomach, saying hip-hop is losing its masculinity, and that these fashion choices are really signs of something deeper being hidden.
How they got y'all dressing? Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing? What happened to white tees and no, you girls. You is all the way girls, man, following y'all favorite rappers. DRAGS Davis, my brother. Yeah, man. Hey, man, that's in the flu in my era. I'ma just say that, man. You know what I'm saying? You better put your towel tee on or something, man. Before y'all be doing all this other, y'all turning all the way to girls. What the, like even the girls know it. The girls look at y'all like girls. It's weird, bro. Like, I don't know what happened.
To Slim, this wasn't just about clothes. It was about secrets, power, and what's really going on behind closed doors. And once fans started pulling up old clips and pictures, Slim started looking less like a hater and more like someone who might have been sitting on the truth the whole time. The internet went crazy when that old photo of Michael Rubin and Lil Baby resurfaced. At first glance, it looked like just another group picture. But when people looked closer, the body language was way too cozy. The smiles a little too locked in, and suddenly it didn't look friendly anymore. It looked like a full-blown love scene caught in plain sight. Then right on cue, 50 Cent jumped in and made it 10 times worse. He reposted the photo with a shady caption basically screaming, "What the F is going on here?" And just like that, the floodgates opened. Fans started digging, pulling up receipts and whispers that had been floating around for years. That Rubin and Lil Baby's friendship might not have been all business. That one photo turned into Exhibit A for the entire internet jury. From that moment forward, every time a new pic of Lil Baby and Rubin popped up, it wasn't just a harmless selfie anymore, it was evidence. Fans were analyzing angles, zooming in on hand placements, even breaking down smiles like they were FBI body language experts. And one picture in particular had people convinced they finally cracked the code of what was really going on. But before diving into the wild receipts, let's talk about this so-called sugar daddy, Michael Rubin. Because this man isn't just some random industry connect, he's a certified shot caller. On paper, Rubin is just a music executive, but his name's been floating in some shady waters for years. He's been tied to those infamous all-white parties, the same ones Diddy used to host. And if you know about those, you know they weren't just about champagne and dance floors. Now here's where it gets interesting. Over the last few years, Rubin seems to have developed a very special obsession with Lil Baby. Everywhere Baby pops up, Rubin's not far behind. Courtside at NBA games, Rubin's sitting right there. Private jet trips, Rubin's lurking in the background. Billionaire events, Rubin's flashing that same smile like he owns the place. Fans swear Rubin's fingerprints are stamped all over Lil Baby's lifestyle. But it's not just the money trail, it's the changes. Observers claim Rubin's influence has shifted Lil Baby's image little by little. And Slim Thug, he was the one bold enough to say it out loud. His rants didn't just make Lil Baby look suspicious. They ripped the mask off and forced people to see a different side of him. Take that now infamous performance video, for example. Fans weren't just laughing at the short shorts and pink belt. What really caught their attention were the massive, fresh tattoos stamped across Lil Baby's thighs. One in bold letters read, "90s Baby," and another along his legs spelled out, "CBFW." On anyone else, no big deal. But here's the twist. Lil Baby had always been tattoo-free. He literally said in interviews that he avoided ink because he didn't want to look ghetto.
So what's the reason why you made sure in a world of tattoos, you don't have any?
That was really my only reason, like, for being younger. Like, I don't want no tattoo. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug. Like, even though, like, I'm almost a thug. I was a thug.
Yeah.
I don't want to be no thug. You feel? I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug. Right. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like a thug.
Damn. Everybody like this nowadays.
And he wanted a clean slate for when he eventually left rap. So why the sudden switch up? Why cover both thighs in giant tattoos after years of refusing? The internet had a field day. Fans started screenshotting, zooming in, and posting wild captions like, "He's branded now," and "That's Rubin's mark." Some even claimed the tattoos were proof Lil Baby wasn't just Rubin's protege, he was Rubin's boy toy. By this point, the whispers had turned into full-blown conspiracy theories, and Lil Baby realized he couldn't just ignore it anymore. The tattoos weren't just ink. They had become symbols fueling the loudest rumors of his entire career. And just when people thought the tea couldn't spill any hotter, fans dug up even more receipts that made the Lil Baby and Michael Rubin rumors look impossible to ignore. One clip that resurfaced showed Lil Baby at Rubin's famous all-white party, and the body language was once again front and center. Baby wasn't just another guest blending into the billionaire crowd. He was practically attached to Rubin's hip all night. Cameras caught Rubin whispering in his ear, laughing way too close, and guiding him through the party like a VIP handler. And here's the kicker. Every time someone snapped a pic, Rubin's hand seemed just a little too comfortable on Lil Baby's shoulder or back. Fans started stitching those clips with the thigh tattoo video, creating a storyline that looked less like coincidence and more like a pattern. Then another bomb dropped. A private jet photo leaked showing Lil Baby surrounded by celebs and executives. And right there again was Rubin, leaned in tight with that same signature grin. People zoomed in and noticed Lil Baby rocking jewelry that insiders claim Rubin bought him. Suddenly, the whispers turned into roars. This wasn't just business, this was personal. But Slim Thug wasn't done stirring the pot. In one of his rants, he flat out said Rubin had industry pets, suggesting Lil Baby was just the latest one. That statement shook fans to the core. Was Lil Baby being groomed by a billionaire behind the scenes the whole time? Social media had a field day with it. Memes flooded in, some showing Rubin as a puppet master holding Lil Baby on strings, others clowning the rapper's outfits as uniforms for his sugar daddy contract. One viral post even read, "First the short shorts, then the tattoos. Next thing you know, he's changing his whole image for Rubin's approval." And here's where it got even messier. Fans pulled up an old interview where Lil Baby said he never needed help coming up in the game. But after Rubin entered the picture, Baby's career seemed to skyrocket overnight. Bigger features, luxury perks, endless exposure. People are now connecting the dots, claiming Rubin's influence might have greased the wheels of Baby's success more than talent alone. It didn't help that Rubin has a history of being linked to high-profile rappers at suspiciously close range. He's been spotted vacationing with big names, popping up courtside with different stars, and even throwing exclusive parties where only a select group of rappers get invited. To some, it looks like networking. To others, it looks like Rubin's running his own private club of chosen favorites, and Lil Baby just happens to be the golden child right now. And while Baby tried to brush it off, the tattoos made things worse. Fans pointed out that the 90s Baby ink could double as a public brand for Rubin's favorite protege, while the CBFW on his leg left everyone scrambling to decode its meaning. Some guessed it was initials tied to Rubin's circle. Others swore it was a secret message marking territory. Either way, it fueled the fire like never before. By this stage, Lil Baby's silence wasn't working anymore. Every new photo, every clip, every old interview was being dissected under a microscope. And people weren't just laughing, they were convinced there was something Rubin didn't want the world to see. And if Slim Thug's boldness proved anything, it's that the industry insiders might have known the truth this whole time, and only now are fans catching up. But instead of shutting the drama down, Lil Baby's so-called explanations just fanned the flames even hotter. He first tried to laugh it off, saying there was nothing suspicious about him and Rubin, even claiming that infamous photo of them all close together was just play wrestling, caught at the wrong angle.
Even the whole Mike Rubin thing.
I was just gonna say.
Like,
I was just about to say.
bruh, I don't play with niggas, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, on no funny weird shit. You feel me? I'm dapping Kuzman up. And Mike happy to see me. He run up on me.
Right.
I got 10 other pictures. We down there. We start down there. Bam, I'm telling his ass, Mike, I'll slam your ass in the neck. I'll break your neck in this. But we play like that. They white, so they don't really understand how I understand. Like, even when the picture came out before it went viral, I told them, like, Mike, I can't have pictures like that.
Right.
Even though me and you playing, bro, it's 100 people at the party. We in the middle of 100 people. There's nothing weird we could be doing in a party.
Right.
Play wrestling, though? That excuse had the internet howling. He even told Lil Yachty on a podcast that he had security footage that would prove his innocence. But here's the catch. He never dropped that footage. Not a clip, not a screenshot, nothing. And everybody knows in today's internet world, if you've got receipts but don't show them, that's basically a guilty plea in disguise. Then came the curveball nobody saw coming. His own baby mama, Jada Wada, stepped forward with comments that shook the whole situation. She didn't spill everything, but she hinted that the real reason she walked away from their relationship was because she finally saw Lil Baby's true colors. And those words sent fans into overdrive. People immediately tied it back to the Rubin whispers, claiming that what Jada was hinting at wasn't about cheating with women, but about Baby's ties to Rubin. Things got even messier when Instagram model Teresa Levy hit a podcast and dropped her own bomb. She claimed she had a private encounter with Lil Baby that made her suspect he was bi. She didn't go into graphic detail, but she didn't need to. The hints were enough. And once that clip went viral, the sugar daddy story stopped being a meme and started sounding like a confession hiding in plain sight. But the biggest shocker came from Lil Baby himself. During an interview, he admitted he once lost over $9 million in just 2 days
Lil Baby
while
has
gambling.
slid in my DM.
And when things spiraled out of
asked
control,
me
guess who
if
stepped in
I
to
was
save
in
him?
Miami.
None
And I
other
told
than
him,
Michael
yeah.
Rubin.
He texted
Baby
me.
admitted Rubin
told me to pull
personally
up,
called up casinos to get him
and
banned from
the
betting
first
so
time
he
we
couldn't
linked
blow any
up
more money.
was
At first, fans thought
weird.
Rubin was just
He
being a
kept
protective
touching
friend.
me. Like,
But
I
once
get
you
it.
stack that
You know,
story
you
with all the
like,
other
you got a lot
receipts,
of
the
people that's
outfits,
just a
the
setup
tattoos, the close
situation.
photos, the
But it was
whispers,
just
it
weird
starts
because
looking way
he kept
different.
touching
Like
me.
Rubin wasn't
He
just
was just
protecting
rubbing
a friend.
like
He was
it
protecting his
got
investment.
to the
And
point
that's
where
when
I felt
people
like,
started
okay,
making comparisons to another infamous
he,
duo,
like, trying to
Diddy
figure out
and
if I'm a
Clive
woman
Davis.
or-
If you know how that story
And then
ended, then
after
you know
that,
exactly why fans are scared
we
Lil Baby could be walking down
he
the
was
same dangerous
fascinating,
road.
honestly.
Meanwhile, Slim Thug hasn't let up one bit. He's still online throwing shade, reposting clips, and daring Lil Baby to say his name directly. And what's Baby done? Gone completely silent. No subs, no IG stories, no interviews, just dark. And in this industry, silence usually means one of two things. You're plotting something major, or you've got nothing left to say because the rumors are true. So now the question that has the internet buzzing is simple. Is Lil Baby protecting his career or protecting Michael Rubin? Because one more receipt from Slim Thug could turn these whispers and shady IG posts into a full-blown expose that might end careers for real. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, and stay tuned, because this story is far from over, and you don't want to miss what comes next.